had a dark being in physicality that had overrun a light being in it. Pretty interesting. So you seeing a human that was the president of a country, and I see a dark being represented, and by the way, he had a few spares too. And so now you're living in a planet full of artificial intelligence clones and humans that aren't using a lot of their light. And the dark takes over their personality, their expression, many things. Not exclusively, this is not an absolute, but the reason it's happening easier and easier is because they don't know it's happening. They think they're thinking. They think they're processing. They're doing everything right. They're going to be late for work. They're going to be a millionaire. They're going to have a yacht, et cetera, et cetera. They don't have a bigger bandwidth. So what we did recently is we made up a timeline in relationship to a program that is in play for the dark. All right. And it's been built and built and built for years and years and years because we're getting a little too savvy. And we're starting to figure out that, wait a minute, who built those pyramids? No one knows how to build a pyramid, as I've said on the show, because they don't understand many things about our reality. It's not important. You can just prove that we used to be a lot smarter or someone else was a lot smarter. So which one is it? So, of course, the story's already laid for. What would that be? What would be the story? Miss Jane, who lives with
Zaraya.
What would be an agenda that might be played out now, as you said, the Gaia channel, the History channel? What do you think? What would be an opportunity for the dark to play with the light beings that are evolving? What would be a nice little toy of your media system? By the way, media is all alien technology. Yes, all of your cellular companies are all alien. There are some exceptions, departments, but for the most part, all of your technology here is to track you, observe you, make sure you get on timelines. So everything we talked about today, what if I could do it in an email? Oh, isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? Let me CC my girlfriends on why Jane was late, by the way. And let me distribute emails and text to everybody so I can tell everyone I know on my mailing list that Jane's a bitch because she didn't call me last night. Pretty good technology, isn't it? Now we'll just keep stepping it up. Well, it started with the homing pigeon, of course, and then it went to the newspapers and the mail. And, so 600 years ago when you had modern print, the whole goal of modern print was propaganda. It's always for steering your realities. It's all the news is about, is steering your reality. Because it should be called the old. It's already happened. How could it be news? It's old. But we can't stop looking at the news, can we? We can't stop. And so that's why I wanted to prove to you that it's reacting to what we're doing on this very single show. So that also proves how many people are actually listening. So here's what we did. We started talking about Antarctica. We started talking about nuclear submarines. We started talking about how come all these satellites going up in the air are now public information? I thought this was a secret. Remember all the dialogue we had a couple shows ago, okay? It's not important, the topics, as much as the reaction from the old. That would be called the news. So now your news isn't on the TV anymore. It's on your computer. It's on your phone. You wake up with text messages in the middle of the night, news opportunities every waking minute. You have banners on your entertainment device called Facebook. Yes, that's entertainment. Everyone's an entertainer. I love it. Anyway, the timeline we created, now is showing its face. Okay, so now if you take the time in which we projected that information, my statement to everyone was, sure is quiet. Not a lot going on, is there? Okay, so the minute I say that, the AI, in coordination with the dark, goes, well, we got to keep the train on the tracks. So what? I'm not going to tell you what's come out. Now, if you take every single piece of media you could observe from the day we talked about it, look at what has been projected to you. Now, even you are not immune to scuttlebutt, rumors, etc. Right? You're a radio host. You're around a lot of people talking all the time. Now, what has happened in the last 4 weeks in your old, news? What is some drama that has been exposed to you for no apparent reason other than we'll extract together? Well, what has been something newsworthy you've noticed since we did that show that hasn't been talked about much at all? What all of a sudden is happening all over the place? It is.
What is it, Q?
Apparently there's some UFOs in the sky. Oh my gosh, there's UFOs. Okay, wait a minute.
We took that for granted.
Are you telling me there's UFOs here? Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. What about weather balloons? Oh my gosh, so dangerous. Now, how stupid could we actually be? Now I'm judging everything. Now, Q, you're judging. We're not that stupid. We know this is a game of some kind. Okay, what is the game? Okay, so why would you need a weather balloon to go spy on another? Come on, you can see you're getting. There's some gamemanship going on for all of us. There's some gamemanship. We're actually making fun of the whole thing is a cartoon show now.
Yeah.
Okay, so now what do we get to do with this? Use it as a measurement. So a means to observe how there is projections into your reality to have you go create the reality. So have you been to Antarctica, Jane?
No.
How do you know it exists?
There you go. Here we go. Yeah, obviously.
Okay. End of story.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right.
Now, if I can get you to believe it exists, and God, Jane, wants it to exist. Did Antarctica get there before you, or did Jane create Antarctica? Fairly interesting, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. So now it's our belief, not our knowledge, that's been written down in the books, that there are places in Antarctica that have not been discovered and no man has been there. So I'll ask the world again, if no one's been there and you live on a spherical planet, then how would you actually know how big your planet is?
Exactly.
How would you know if you're going around in circles here? Couldn't you be going around in circles on a flat planet? Or is your planet so big that your area is perceived as flat? Indeed. Because the planet could be a lot bigger now, couldn't it?
Correct.
These are questions, not statements.
Right.
Yet, does Antarctica exist, Jane? How do we know? Now, that was the purpose of creating these timelines, because this is what I'm gleaning for, is there's some incredibly intelligent people that get to travel and they know the answers to this. And there's tremendous volume of people who have been off planet that are on your planet. Correct. And the quick is up. And so this is what I want to encourage everybody, regardless of what steering is done. And as much as I tell you to put down your phone, you just can't help it, because you're going to go to the grocery store and you're going to see Life magazine talking about probably the Kennedys one more time. Who knows? There's an opportunity now. No matter what happens, it only exists when you create from your heart. All of this is illusionary if you were to look at yourself from the outside in. You're creating every single thing, whether it's negative or positive. You're the one creating your own reality, and you're playing with others, me, you, and we're creating together, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
So why don't we just go play on the swing set then?
Mm-hmm. Sounds good. Let's do that.
All right. Where's the swing set?
I have a question, Q.
Yep. I hope that helps a little bit. And I wanted
Yes.
to make sure
I better take a look at the
caught on to
timeline
what
here.
we were doing there.
Oh my Q. Excuse me. I can't believe this. It's already it's 5 minutes before the hour already.
I know. I was chatty Cathy today, wasn't I?
Oh, you were marvelous. Wonderful.
Sorry. I have to stay on topic or I'll forget it, of course. Let's finish out then. Is that okay?
Oh, I think that would be superb.
Of course. Is
Of
all I have to
course,
say.
you are absolutely superb. Thank you so much for everything, Q. A source, all of the time. I mean, we have learned, there are no words, enormously, but that's not even enough to say thank you from the very bottom of all of our hearts for your calls.
Well, I'm just so excited about the future, the projects that are coming out, the people creating these projects. Their ideas are fabulous. You folks know who I'm talking about. Quick message to my couple brothers, rock hounds in the greater Salt Lake area, call into me. Need to catch up with you. May I finish with a couple words real quick?
Just real quick. Oh, hold on a second. Another word, Q. I just wanted to let everybody know, so I know everybody is listening, that in regards to the one-on-ones, those are going to be on hold for now. And there are a couple of people, that still want to be able to get a hold of you. And, again, don't create the timeline so that you feel frustrated and angry about what hasn't been done yet, etc. Stay present and just stay focused on the now. Don't worry about Q. Q is always going to be with us as he's already said so. So I think with that, anything going forward with Q, you will get some information directly from me. So we'll go from there and go ahead, take over, Q.
Thank you. Yeah, I can't wait to get the one-on-ones going again. They're so much fun, and we'll make a better avenue for everyone as we go along here. And we will receive more light right now. Prime creation, prime creator, prime creation. Increase all life force energies now. Prime creation, prime creator, prime creation. Increase all life force energy now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, so it will be. Thank you, Jane. Can't wait till we do it again.
You bet. Thank you so much, Q. Beautiful. Thank you. All right, that is all for today, everyone. So please go ahead and re-listen to this call and other previous ones. We're so, again, I don't want to say in debt. No, we're not going to go there. But we are ever so blessed to have Q here with us. And of course, you can also listen to our Zora calls, as well, and learn more from Zora and Zorea. So with that being said, good day, good night, and have yourselves a wondrous and glorious and loving day. So that is all for us today. Thank you. And thank you. Thank you. And we love you so much, Don, for bringing all of this to us. If it weren't for you, we wouldn't all be here listening together like we are. So thank you. And I think our call is almost over here.